All right, so at this point, we can start looking at the critical points. We can do our step 2 here. I'll leave a little bit more room here. And see what's happening with this function. So I have to differentiate it. And this is the quotient rule. So remember, the function is up here, x divided by log x. So I have a log x squared in the denominator. And I get here, the derivative of x is 1. So I get 1 times log x minus x times the derivative of log x, which is 1 over x. So all told, that's log x minus 1 divided by log x squared. All right, so here's our derivative. And now, if I set this equal to 0, at least the numerator is 0 when x is equal to e. The log of e is 1. Okay, so here's our critical point. And we have a critical value, which is f of e. And that's going to be e divided by log e, which is e again, because log e is 1. So now I can also plot the critical point, which is down here. And there's only one of them, and it's at EE. Right, that's kind of not to scale here because my blackboard isn't quite tall enough. It should be over here and then at slope 1. But I dipped it down, all right? So this is not to scale, and indeed that's one of the things that we're not going to attempt to do with these pictures is to make them to scale. So the scale's a little squashed. All right, so far I have this critical point. And in fact, I'm going to label it with a C. Whenever I have a critical point, I'll just make sure that I remember that that's what it is. And since there's only one, the rest of this picture is now correct. That's the same mechanism that we used for the hyperbola. Namely, we know there's only one place where the derivative is 0, so that means there are no more horizontals, so there's no more backtracking. It has to come down to here, get to there, and this is the only place it can turn around, goes back up. It has to start here and it has to go down to there. It can't go above 0. It's do not pass go, do not get positive. It has to head down here, all right? So that's great. That means that this picture is almost completely correct now. And the rest is more or less decoration. We're pretty much done with the way it looks, at least schematically. Okay, however, I am going to punish you. As I warned you, we are going to go over here and do this step 4 and fix up the concavity. All right? And we're also going to do a little bit of that double checking.